Hey, welcome back to our series on these beautiful wall calendars and all the different ways that you can use them in your home and in your life. In this video, I want to talk specifically about how you can use these calendars to support your family personal, what I call year at a glance. Now, I'm zoomed in on just a few of the months here because I thought it might be nicer for us to get a closer look. When I talk about a year at a glance, I am not talking about creating every single dentist appointment, doctor appointment, etc. But what we want always is a central place to easily visually see, especially if you have a lot of people in your household, where there might be conflicts, where there are days where people are getting overloaded. You want to avoid double booking any trips, so on and so forth. So the first step that you want to do, if you are using this as a year at a glance inside of your home personally, is to pick a specific color, if you will, and I'm going to go ahead and grab up my washi tape here. I love to use washi tape on these calendars because they peel right off without leaving any residue, and have a different color for every family member. So maybe it's you, your partner, and 2 kids. Well, each person should pick a specific color. The next thing that you're going to want to do is to have a color that represents your family as a whole, right? Times where you guys are all collectively going to be do something such as going on a vacation. Now, with ours, you can see we've got a couple different colors over here. So in our house, it is just myself, my spouse, and our daughter, and our 2 crazy dogs. So for me, my personal color is pink. My husband's personal color is green. My daughter's is blue. And as a family, we are using purple. Now, you won't see any pink just on these couple of months. That's intentional. I tend to take most of the summer off for work, and so I'm usually doing stuff all family focused. The next step in setting up your year at a glance as a family is to make sure that you are first, if you have school-aged kids, collecting their calendars. And you want to have any kind of signal for you that it is time out of school. Up here, you can kind of see there's a blue mark up here, there's blue down here. That's a reminder for me that those are days off from school. Again, our daughter's color is blue. I can easily see when is fall break, when is Christmas break. And then up here, you'll notice I've got a big Post-it note right there on that day. That's in blue. That's a reminder to me that's the last day of school. So we are launching into summer break on that day. Now you'll notice I've got green up in here. This is a reminder that this is when my husband will be gone on a particular trip. So we know he is gone. And if I'm going on a trip, the things up in here are done in pink. And then if we're doing something together as a family, it comes up here in purple. The reason why having this kind of information available is it makes planning the household so much easier instead of trying to flip on a traditional calendar, if you will, from month to month and coordinating when is this over here, when is that over here. Anytime we're doing planning for trips, inviting guests into our home, etc., we come in here together and are able to look at these calendars to quickly see visually when things are happening. Now, the other thing that this also lets you see, which is really powerful, is if you start to have a month where things are getting really full, right? So I can come up here in June and already see, oh yeah, look, the whole second half has a lot going on. And so as we're starting to do planning, I'm going to be able to visually see, you know what? I don't want to see any more colors showing up in those other 2 boxes, or else it's going to be a month that is completely out of control. So I cannot recommend these enough. And if you don't have space to do an entire 12 months like I do here in my house, totally fine. You can easily just do a rolling 3-month window so that you can see that, or even a 6-month window.